happened that I was not expecting, but, came out of nowhere. Something that I said I would do that I had actually done during my Christmas marathon event. I said, if I get an exorbitantly generous tip of $100, okay, I will take a shot of this gin that I actually bought for the Christmas event, but I have tons left over. So let's see what happens. I didn't think, honestly, I thought maybe one person would do it, okay? Within the course of an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, I got $500 in tips, and I had to take 5 shots of gin while I was already drinking the 2 beers out of the beer hat. So basically, I drank a lot in a very short period of time that I wasn't expecting, and I got tipsy. Absolutely, I got tipsy. Lucky for me, I did not lose my faculties. Yes, I was buzzed and laughing and giddy, but I wasn't doing anything that would have got me into trouble. Thank God. Because, you never know. You drink and you get a little loose and you start saying dumb shit. You don't even realize what you're saying. But, no, I held it down. Much better than the last time that happened. You guys remember the last time that happened during a Christmas marathon on Twitch many years ago. And I got into trouble. Okay? So, that was something else. So, basically, yeah, I soaked myself in beer during this segment. And then by the end of the segment, I went to the bathroom and I ripped all the tubing out of the stupid hat. I came back and I removed the beer cozies. I was like, this is good for a prop. Like, I have it right now. It's a plastic football helmet, American football helmet, that I could use every once in a while as something silly. I'm doing a dumb playthrough or a silly event, and we hit a tips goal, and you want to see me wear the dumb football helmet. I could do that. I'm not going to do it all the time because it actually does hinder sound. Like, the padding in there, there's foam in there, and it makes it so that you can not hear as well. So I'm not going to do it all the time. But maybe every once in a while for something special or stupid, I would wear it, all right, for like a special event or something. So it's good to have it. But at the same time, that thing was not very functional. It was pretty stupid the way it was engineered. And I just found it very funny that they're charging that much money, $40 for something that literally doesn't work. Like, what a piece of junk. But that's America, I guess, right? And by the way, it was made in China. And then they sell it in America for $40. It probably cost them like $3 to make in China, including labor and materials too. Yeah, that's American business. So go figure. So anyway, that was probably the highlight of, I'm serious, that was probably the highlight of the show. I did enjoy reacting to the advertisements. Man, watching some of those ads from the 90s is wild to see what they did back then versus what they would do on like in an ad today, and what's considered socially acceptable back then and now is completely different. So watching some of those is just like eye-opening and hilarious, right? I had a good time with that. Tecmo Bowl is exactly as I expected it. Starts off easy. First team, you could basically wipe the floor with them. And then as soon as you get to the second team, it's like the game completely changed. The team now stops everything you do. Oh, I want to pass the ball. Interception, interception, interception. Why are they intercepting every play? How are they always know the play I'm doing? They always have the right defense for it. Oh, you try to run the ball, they stop you every time. It's like, what is this bullshit? But that's how NES games were back in the day. You'd basically have like the first 5 minutes to 10 minutes would be fun and easy, and that's what would hook you. And as soon as you get further in, oh, this game's now is a pain in the ass, a big, shitty. Like, what happened? Why'd they make it like that? That's how it was. That's exactly how they made the games back then. So, exactly how I expected it to be. We had fun. I played for a little over half an hour. We had fun with that, right? The Battle Royale, I think, went pretty good. Although, admittedly, usually they last longer, but this one was only about 30 minutes long. Again, I don't want to spoil the results for you guys if you didn't see it yet, but, it's all available right here on the channel. Give it a look. It was a good Battle Royale. And by the way, it featured American footballers, but it also featured worldwide footballers. What does that mean? Outside of the United States, they don't call this a football. They either call it like a pigskin or whatever. Here in the United States, we call things weird things because we're stupid. I'm sorry, that's just the reason, because we're dumb. We call things the wrong thing. This is not football. This is American football, all right? Or the NFL, I guess you could call it. Everywhere else, football is a sport where you kick a ball around with your foot. Makes sense? So we actually had some world footballers, including Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in this fantasy match as well. And people weren't expecting that, but we had some pretty epic fights between different sports, celebrity style players. But also, We had other stuff going on too, so we're returning some content creators, including a certain Phil Burnell. I never heard of that guy, some jackass or something, but he snuck into the event, okay? So anyway, it went really well. I enjoyed it. Basically, I had a really good time with you guys yesterday with this. Some highs and lows, all right? The highs were probably reacting to a lot of the ads was pretty funny. I think you guys really found me trying to get the beer thing working funny and me drinking a lot. And, of course, guys, support was great. Take a look at our members. We got about 25 new members yesterday, which is great headway. Now, keep in mind, what is the members' goal for this month?